We are back live from the cave, the morning roast. We are talking about what's on your mind segment, and I really want to hear this one. Glenn, tell us what's on your mind.
Well, funny you should ask that, Robert. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it.
Funny haha or funny peculiar?
It's my turn, Sean.
That
means you sit there with your little cue cards and don't say anything.
All right, I apologize.
Gentlemen, I have a really serious question for all of you. How do you apologize?
Oh, that actually is a serious question.
I told you it was a serious question.
I was preparing for something else.
I knew you were. I knew it. I knew. I saved it. So seriously, there have been times when you are in conflict. It can be with the opposite sex or with a friend or whatever. Mm-hmm. How, when you know you're wrong, do you apologize? Is it sincere, or is it, well, you know, you brought that on yourself, but I'm going to let it go, and we're just going to keep moving forward? Because, you know, some people actually apologize that way.
Yeah.
That it's not an apology, it's more of a, let me just gloss over this and let it go. How do you apologize?
Can I go first? Can I go first?
Yes, Sean, you may.
Because you made me realize this just by asking the question. I'd never thought of it before.
You want to apologize to me?
No,
Go
I
ahead.
do not.
Oh.
I think if there is some ambiguity about who's actually right and who's actually wrong, I think it's more difficult for me to apologize because there's a portion of it that I feel justified in. But if I am just heinously wrong, I don't have
Which is most of the time.
It's happened. I don't have any problem apologizing. There have been times, like, for example, I'm a very big proponent of not asking inappropriate questions that have become mainstream to people. Like, you don't ask a young couple when you're having children because you don't know what their story is. You don't know if there's a fertility issue. You don't know any of that. So if I make the mistake of doing something like that I think is so heinous, I'm going to pull them to the side and say, hey, I apologize. I didn't mean to ask you that. That question was out of line. So if it's really, really clear cut, I'm wrong. I'm all the way in.
Okay. Robert and Mel, let me put it in another context. You're in a relationship, a serious, real relationship.
You asking me or Robert?
I'm asking both of you.
Okay.
Are we in a real relationship together, Mel?
No,
not even in the least bit. Go ahead. Your question.
How do you apologize when you're in that relationship? You know you have been wrong about something that you and your partner had a fierce argument about.
Yeah. So I don't have a problem apologizing, and it's usually quick. It's usually on the spot. I generally try to catch myself in the moment and analyze what I'm doing, and I say, hey, you know, I'm human. And I was having a human experience. And in that, I said some things I probably shouldn't have, or whatever it was. And I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel that way. It's never my intent. You know, I would never do anything malicious, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't have a problem. Words are my friends. So I have no problem giving a heartfelt apology if I've done something wrong.
Robert?
I am very intentional. And I try to pay attention to a lot of things, as well as keeping my body language intact. So what I found is that in those situations, pull back, deep breath, you know, in my head, you know, I'm going through, how can I make this better? And so I'm pretty quick to get, as Mel said, I'm pretty quick to get my I'm sorry out there. Even if I have to go walk around the block and come back and do it, then I'm going to say, hey, listen, I was wrong. I shouldn't have done X, Y, Z. Can you forgive me? You know, et cetera. Because I want that person to hear me and forgive me.
All right, 5 seconds each. How do you want to be apologized to?
French fries. Give me French fries. I'm good.
Okay, that's just 5 seconds.
Bourbon works for me.
Okay, we're losing this. Robert, 5 seconds.
A good meal works for me, my favorite.
And before we cut out for the show, I want to commend Mel on his pronunciation of etc. There is no K in etc. I am so tired of hearing people say etc. It is not etc. It is etc. Go back, Yul Brynner. There's an old movie from way back. Look up Yul Brynner. He says it like 3 times in a row. That's the pronunciation, etc. Just like there's no noise in Illinois, there's no K in etc. It's been live from the morning roast.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, etc.
Go have some strawberries.
Yeah, up the street. Up the street.
Some swimps and some scrimp.